Hey guys, Jared Benz here with Edge Products. We're going to sit down today and go over our EAS line of products. Basically, our EAS is our Expandable Accessory System. And all that means is we are able to expand upon your CS2 or CTS2 products. So when I say we are able to expand, we can add additional sensors, turbo timers, power switches, and we're going to go through all that stuff today and get a little bit more involved and let you know what all that stuff is. So first, we're going to actually show you what each one looks like. So this cable here is our Eas Expandable Cable. This cable will actually plug into our EAS devices on this end, and on this end here, it's actually going to plug to the inline portion of the OBD2 connector that plugs up to your CS or CTS2 device. From there, the HDMI port will actually plug into the back of the device. So for example here, on the CTS2, it'll actually plug right here in this port, which allows us to run one clean wire up to the device itself and keep all the wires underneath the dash or in the engine compartment. This here is our EAS turbo timer. So by hooking up the EAS turbo timer, you can actually allow your truck to run for an amount of time after it has been turned off or when your exhaust temperatures had to hit a certain temperature. Simple thing again is you hook up the EAS portion here, and then you have 3 different cable wires, and in the instructions they'll tell you where you need to plug those fuses. They actually plug into a fuse tap that we provide here, so it's a nice clean install, and that's our EAS turbo timer. This one here is our Eas Egt, so this monitors your exhaust gas temperatures. The same thing again, this plugs into our EAS portion of the product, and then you have your exhaust probe that goes into the manifold or into the exhaust portions of your exhaust. This will basically show you your exhaust gas temperatures on the device, so you can actually see where your exhaust gas temperatures are when they're coming out of the engine to keep your truck in check. This here is our universal 5-volt sensor. So basically all this does is actually takes any temperature sensor or pressure sensor and turns it into a sensor that you can display on your monitor. The difference that we do here is basically we allow you to either set up your own temperature sensor or pressure sensor by using our MyStyle software, or you can actually use one of the stock sensors that we have. So we have our pressure sensor. So this here is our 0 to 100 PSIG sensor, pressure sensor. You can buy that, or you can buy the temperature sensor that we have here. So these basically will just plug right into our universal 5-volt sensor by a supplied wire kit. Or if you have a connector that you want to hook up, a sensor, then we can actually just plug it in, and it's a 0 to 5-volt reference that you can plot out using our MyStyle software. This is our EAS power switch adapter. The cool thing about this is you can actually run 2 power switches. And when I say that, we basically have a power wire, a ground wire, and then 2 signal wires. Those signal wires will tap into a relay that controls the on and off display. So if you're hooked up to your accessory light bar, you can actually have a rocker panel switch on the new CTS2 screen and turn that on and off. This is only available for the CTS2 as well as the CTS.